Hey guys, Shelly here. It's another work day. Been out all day long working and cleaning up the yard. But I wanted to show you today is tomato haircut day. So stick around and I'll show you what I'm doing right now. We have had so much rain, the tomato plants have just kind of gone crazy. And I've been trimming and I thought, you know, it might be helpful to some people if they saw how I'm trimming these out. Look at this, I cut today, that I cut last night, but there's still a whole lot to cut. You can tell in this one that it's thinned out pretty well. You can see the fruit and there's plenty of room for ventilation. The air can flow through there. The big things, you really don't want leaves touching the ground. That's how you get all kinds of blight and disease. And these did have some touching the ground. I think, well, there's one right there. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and try to do it with my left hand while I'm videoing. Cut that out. Now my scissors, ow, are stuck to my hand. Okay. And this is tied to the cage, so I'm gonna leave that there. But what you want to do is go in and take out some of the limbs that are not gonna bear fruit. A lot of times you will get suckers. Those are the ones that kind of grow in the armpit of the plant. Let me see if I can find a good example for you. Let's go over here. All right. So this is the main stem. This is a branch. This is a sucker. It grows right in that groove. And I try to get all those out whenever I find them. If not, they grow and this limb will bend down normally and the sucker will grow out and this limb is basically useless. Let's see. I've cut so many of them, it's kind of hard to find examples of what I'm talking about. But hopefully y'all can see. See, this is just kind of a jungle. And the plant is growing all kinds of directions. It's even growing down to the ground. But I need to clean this out so that air can go through there. But a lot of these, like this one, is grown and it's got tomatoes growing on it. So I don't want to take those out. I only want to take ones like this. See this little one? That one has nothing on it. And it looks like a tomato worm has been here, which I found my first ones of the season yesterday. This is a sucker growing there. Now, let me go around to the outside and see if we can find some limbs that can go. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. This is a sucker and a limb, but neither of those will produce. Let's go ahead and get these. There's a cutworm. Gonna cut that in half so he doesn't eat my plant. Let's go around the little forest here. Okay. So I'm just gonna start taking some of these little small branches. This is what we're looking for, where it's gonna fruit. So I'm not gonna cut any of those. Just gonna cut these that are not gonna bear. So I'm gonna go ahead in here and do this and then I'll show you the after picture. While I'm in here cutting, I found something else I want to show you guys. See that black speck and the one down there? That is tomato hornworm poop. Now that is black, so that is a little bit older. If it's fresh poop, it's gonna be green and it's kind of in segments. That is actually, that's from a small hornworm too. So if you begin seeing this on your plants, you need to start searching your plants for the cornworms, because they will strip your plants down to nothing in just a little while. So since I found that, I wanted to show you, and I'm gonna go on clipping, show you the end in a minute. Okay, here is the after. Hopefully you can see that I've really cleaned up a lot in there. Now the air should be able to circulate. Got a lot of that foliage out that just did not need to be there. Now this plant is still growing everywhere. It's growing out of the box onto the ground over there, and I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We've got plenty of fruit that's inside here too. So I'm gonna move on to the next plant. But I wanted to show you guys this. And so you need to go check your plants. And let me show you this one. See that one? It's just got leaves, greenery everywhere. So that will be my next project. We'll go to work on that. But hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time.